Hey y'all, welcome to my incredibly unorganized garage, and today I want to tell you why I quit everything I love and how one chart has changed my life. While we do that, I'm gonna untangle these million cables that I've been meaning to do for a year. By the way, if you have no idea who I am, I'm Burt Byler. I normally make and celebrate Americana music, but sometimes I do weird videos like this where I kind of open up about some things I'm learning in life. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get started. So, let me get focused. All right, so recently, I watched a video from Dr. K, or the Healthy Gamer GG, and basically what he does is he is a Harvard psychiatrist or psychologist, one of them P words that I don't know what they mean, and he helps streamers and YouTubers and gamers understand their mental health a little bit better. And I'm gonna link in the video description below if you'd like to go watch his video about the subject. But basically, it talks about why I always quit everything. This is gonna be way harder than I thought it was gonna be, like doing this at the same time, because seriously. I started thinking back in my own personal life, and I have always abandoned things. I'll never forget when I was probably 13 or 14 years old, I told my father, who was a high school baseball coach, loved baseball, he played softball all the time, baseball is his favorite sport, etc., etc. Hey Dad, I don't want to play baseball anymore. I'm going to quit. And I was so terrified. I can still feel it now that I think about it. I was terrified of telling him that. But I quit baseball, broke his heart. He's never forgiven me to this day. I still love you, Dad. It's okay. And I started thinking about all of the things in my life. Sports, music, relationships, everything that have been important to me up until now, I've abandoned. I gave up on. By the way, I got one cable. I always thought the reason was because I didn't love those things. Surely if I stopped wanting to do them, surely if I stopped wanting to practice or get better or spend any time then it's because I don't love it, right? It can't be anything else. Wrong. I found out that it has nothing to do with how much I love something. It has all to do with this next chart that I'm going to show you. So, one second. Let's find something we can use. What can we use? How about this? Whoop. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. So, Dr. K, by the way, this is my wife's art journals. I don't even know what all this stuff is. So Dr. K drew out this chart that I'm about to draw, okay? And it has literally changed my life. It's basically just an easy X and Y chart, right? On this part down here at the bottom, we're gonna look at progress. Okay? Progress. Then at the top, we're gonna look at effort. And I always thought, can you see that? I always thought that the more effort you put into something, the better you'll get, right? Obviously. So you would just assume that this chart would be the more effort you put in, the more progress you get. So it would just go up like diagonally, right? Wrong. It looks more like this. UPS man's here. And what ends up happening is, like in most things in life, if you put a very small bit of effort in, you progress really quickly. Think about the first time you rode a bike. Think about the first time you played a sport, first time you played a guitar. Like, with a very small amount of effort, you get really decent at something. But the farther along down the road of really getting good at something, it takes so much effort to be really good at something. And I learned that in my life, basically when I got to this point, or even before, like here, I would bail. Because I have learned about myself that what motivates me and what keeps me going is feeling like I'm getting better and feeling like I'm succeeding. So I think about music, writing songs, about earlier relationships that I had in life that as soon as it got hard, I peaced out. And so here are some areas that I'm going to focus on in 2021. I want to become a better songwriter. I learned that I stopped writing songs because I wouldn't stop comparing myself to Jason Isbell or comparing myself to amazing songwriters. And you know what? Even if I never write a song as good as Cover Me Up, I enjoy writing songs and I want to do that. I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to try to get better at making videos that make you smile and we can celebrate music together. Also, I want to be a better teacher. I realize that this past year I have really come close to quitting teaching, but I like teaching. I love my kids. But it's just getting a little hard now because I'm not getting as good as fast as I used to. So I hope some of that made sense. I got 3 cables done. I still got a lot more to go. Let me know in the comments if that made any sense to you. Also, what are some things that you have quit in your life that you want to get better at? And just a little push. Don't quit something when it becomes hard. Go for it. Because even though we may not see the results that we once saw in the beginning, it is well worth spending time doing what you love. And I'm gonna try to do that this year. I encourage you to do that. If you like this video at all, hit that like and subscribe button. So maybe if I can get enough likes, I can get somebody else to come put away these dadgum cables. I love y'all and I'll see y'all somewhere on down the river.